Hi everybody, I recently watched the HBO special The Pacific, and it prompted me to reread With the Old Breed by E.B. Sledgehammer Sledge. Well, this is a couple of my thoughts about it. Here's a picture of the back, and that's the guy who played him in the movie. And this is one of the best memoirs of war that I've read ever. And the book is really good. And there's a lot of good pictures in here. And there's one diagram in particular that I liked. I marked it. And it shows a Japanese like a pillbox or something, and it's got the top view and the vent pipes and the firing ports in the front view, and there's a rear view. I think the picture's a little racist, but yeah, you know, what are you going to do? The book is not. He doesn't. There's no self-aggrandizement. He just kind of tells the facts as they happen to him, you know, in his observations. And there were a couple of things that I found interesting, such as, you know, when they were firing the mortars and they had a dud round, and he got into an altercation with the guy named Snafu, and about whether or not the the firing pin or one of the wires had been pulled. And in another one, they talked about how they solved the problem of supporting the mortar with the in a wet foxhole using coral dust and an old helmet. And then it also mentions how they shored up the floor so it wasn't so uncomfortable. But a couple other things. I think the character in the HBO miniseries of Snafu, they tried too hard to make him interesting, and I don't think the portrayal was accurate. And I mean, to tell you the truth, the character in the HBO Pacific, he kind of creeped me out a little bit, you know, with that vacant stare and the Cajun accent. Let's see. Well, here's the back, and Sledge was a member of the Company K, 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, 1st Marine Division. It talks about the battles in Peleliu and Okinawa. After the war, Sledge got his degree in biology and was a professor. And what's kind of interesting is in most of the guys that went over to World War II, they came back and they became teachers, or they were construction, or they did something to build things, to build things and for the future generations, and I really like that. And another interesting thing here is that the commander of see if I can find it. The commander of the division, maybe it's his divisional. Yeah, his divisional commander is, or was. Let me get his name here. Was Brigadier General Walter S. McElhaney, and he wrote the foreword, and he wrote it from Avery Island, Louisiana. And Avery Island is the home of the Tabasco hot sauce. And it's a big salt island, and that's where they get the salt to salt the Tabasco sauce. And General Walter McElhaney was it's still a family-owned business, so he was involved with the Tabasco factory. And also, I believe he shot and killed the largest alligator ever, and I think the record still holds in Louisiana. Okay, so I recommend With the Old Breed, my well-loved copy, and I liked it better than Helmet for My Pillow, well, anyway, what did you think of the book? What did you think? How did you think it matched up to the miniseries? Give me a hearty thumbs up, subscribeth. Thanks for watching. Bye now.